We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Shoemaker gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Josh Harrison stands in. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, what's up?
Now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hello, old time
and Van Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Not much. Just playing a little baseball after a long day at work.
0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end.
Now my turn at the plate.
Tyson Ross gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Cool.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter.
How was it? Did you like it?
Consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks in.
And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Base hit.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Yeah, FMW is brutal.
Yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. Well to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
number 44.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you can win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike
No, but I'll make sure to check it out.
First cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Been working all day, 12 to 9. I haven't had a chance to go on YouTube much. I'll check it out tomorrow since I'm off.
Ross pauses. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Nick Castellanos now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Copyright for what?
Popped him up. Travis has a play. 2 gone.
It's baseball, and they can't copyright me for baseball.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Okay.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches.
And we'll
got him. Strike 3.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brandon Drury will bat next. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting in, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Galvis stands at first with 1 out. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
The center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building up that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
You guys are awesome, man. Well, thank you.
A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now, Grayson Greenier. And this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Grayson Greenier becomes the first out of the inning.
Go.
Center field. Bluray is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Travis has got it, and the side is retired. Tigers are able to draw a run close. Here's Justin Smoke now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Taken in by Mercer, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mata on the move. But he can't get there.
Ground rule double.
Over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
One of the advantages of a hitter when you're playing on a
Bounced
field
over the
like
wall.
this one that has artificial turf, one big hop and it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and he gets to save a little energy and basically jog into second base.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the
that's going to be cool when they do.
Stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All I need is a fly ball, catching the run.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he's safe.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-1 cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
In now, Brandon Drury. He swings
up the middle.
It to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good
I'm
throwing
not sure about that
position
one.
for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Matuk has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Count remains at 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The right fielder, number 9.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that will get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Now batting, Kevin Pilar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
Double play.
There's
1,
Harrison for 1.
2.
First,
Ooh.
and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Devin Travis. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Harrison shading to his right, makes the catch, and that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Kristen Stewart is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Kristen Stewart becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded to first. To his right, Smoke. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Matuk on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15.
So the base is empty here with one away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Grounded to short. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been
pitching
all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Victor Alcantara will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. (0-2) count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted. Standing in, Grayson Greenier will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. That's lifted the other way out to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury singled home a run in his last time up.
The third baseman, Brandon Drury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ready.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart giving chase. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watch and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. He swings and lines it to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay throw. Now he's set at third.
Oh, save.
They also score a pair of runs on the play.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Pillar on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw to third.
Oh, crap.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2.
Play.
There's Harrison for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning. So striding in, Jordy Mercer will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now the pitch.
Miguel Cabrera.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Smoke is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Pulled toward right center field. Matuk is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate.
Oscar Hernandez.
first offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Mercer scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-1 is offered and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now Moore with a 1-2 down the third baseline.
Foul.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellanos, and the inning is over. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding in once again, Kristen Stewart. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, Mikey Mata. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 10.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's only 2 for 10. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. Throwing to second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. This will land untouched.
Oh, nice.
Pilar on third with two out. The 1-2. And this is swung on and sent down the ground to Mercer at short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. So digging in now, Grayson Greenier starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Tigers down to their final out here, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. 0-1 the count. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Down the first baseline, Smoke comes up with it. And with that, I can finally say the four words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Toronto brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Matt Shoemaker earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
12 strikeouts. Look at that. Well, thank you guys for joining me. And then I have to face the Orioles for 3, the Indians for 4. Cool. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.